Hi, it's Fred Travelina here, and thank God it's Friday, right, kids? Oh yeah, the $3.5 trillion budget submitted by Barack Obama didn't have much of an effect because the stock market tanked again, and about thousands of points, which are going to affect savings, interest, money available for loans, etc. And now we're also going to have to get rid of charitable contributions are no longer deductible. Well, who made that decision? Because it reflects on religion in this country. Many organizations are .org organizations. So what are they going to do? What's going to happen to Christian TV? What's going to happen to the Catholic charities? What's going to happen to all of the services that are not supplied by the government that are paid for by charitable donations? Or yes, I think if you have gambling losses, you are allowed to deduct those. Hey. And let's go over another list. No prayer in school. They're taking religion out of our country. No prayer in school, no posting of the Ten Commandments. Well, what about our rights? What about the people who want prayer in school? What about the people who want the Ten Commandments posted? We have no rights. Why is that? Then you have, very tragic thing, 50 million abortions in this country since 1973, Roe v. Wade, when 9 human beings made a decision that has effectively resulted in the killing of over 50 million babies. You can call it aborted if you like, but you abort a space mission, you kill a baby. And it's a huge, profitable industry. Planned Parenthood is not Planned Parenthood, it's Planned Unparenthood. These girls are counseled to have abortions, all right? They never see the sonograms of their children kicking and everything else. And I've heard people say that it's a lump of protoplasm. Get a life. You take any look at any picture or any video, all the things we have available today, you tell me if that's a human being or a lump of protoplasm. And yet it goes on. In fact, one of the first things that President Obama did was to sign a bill allowing our money to be used to fund abortions overseas. Since when do we get involved in pro-life and pro-choice issues overseas? Right now, we owe the Communist Chinese, the communists, last time I looked, over $10 billion. How can that be? Why would anybody allow that to happen? And let's not forget the oil companies. For the last year and a half, they have posted the largest profits in the history of the world quarterly. Even when they deduct all their expenses, it is still the largest quarterly profits of all time. Now, where was President Bush on that? Where were the committees to protect Americans from $4 a gallon gasoline? Why didn't the oil companies do their patriotic part and lower the price of gasoline at the pump? Men and women are overseas fighting and dying for our country, for our freedoms. The politicians who spend our money have the same responsibility and should have the same loyalty as those men and women have. When they misspend your money, they are not having that responsibility. So all I can say is, have a nice week. I hope you see this. I hope you tell your other friends to look in. You don't have to agree with me, but we do have free speech in this country, and it's time for us to start asking who speaks for America, who speaks for Americans. We have Bill O'Reilly, we have Lou Dobbs, we have Glenn Beck. I love all three of them, but look closely. They point fingers at everything with no solutions. What have you learned from these wonderful guys about solving these things? Nothing. Where is someone to come out of the woodwork and say, America, you have a right to know what happens to your money, to know what's happening to your freedoms? I know America will get through this because God does bless His country. But as I said, that's what I think. Hope you like it.